From the National Weather Service in Raleigh, it's Nick Petro with your routine Monday morning weekly briefing for Central North Carolina, covering the period today through the 21st of March. That would be Monday through this upcoming Sunday this week. Quick look at the current conditions, and we have basically some cool, much cooler temperatures. A lot of high clouds, and this has been the case for a lot of these mid and high clouds have been streaming across our area for many days now, and we do have another front that's to our south, and cold air is still coming in from the north, so that actually will help us with keeping the thunderstorm risk low when this rain right here, when this batch of rain moves eastward and gives us some rain tomorrow. This cool air in place should help keep it more in the way of just kind of light rain instead of anything thunder related. You might recall this rain is coming from what's left of the system that dumped a lot of snow in the Rockies. So, that made a kind of a big national news story. But again, as this rain heads our way, we've got cool temperatures in place, and that should generally result in just some light rain over our area, basically coming in as early as tonight, and most of it falling during the day tomorrow. Now, while I don't have anything on this map to show you yet, it's not quite in the picture, so to speak, there is another weather disturbance that will be moving down and dropping into the central U.S. that will be of much greater concern for us later this week on Thursday. So anyway, I'll touch more on that here in a minute. So here's the weather pattern and the slides that go along with that. So you can see for the today period, that weather and the rain that I pointed out just a moment ago will be moving eastward. A period of light rain is possible tonight through Tuesday, with rainfall amounts on average a half inch or less. We'll get into a little break in the weather on Thursday. That's in the midweek period. But look out toward Oklahoma. You see a big low pressure system, a warm front extending east from there. That warm front's going to lift north and get us warm us up briefly, warm us up just enough to allow for some thunderstorm development when that low pressure system moves through in the late week period, as you see in the lower left. So to kind of summarize that, the next weather maker will be a storm system set to cross our area on Thursday. Now, because we'll be warmer by then, there is a risk for severe thunderstorms on Thursday. So, the severe thunderstorm risk, we've been looking at this for a couple days. The Storm Prediction Center has us highlighted, and obviously not in the days 1, 2, or 3, but in the day 4, we're highlighted. And of course, we're fairly confident that it could be a little bit on the busy side, if you will, on Thursday. Okay, once we get past that system, then mainly dry weather is expected this weekend, although the coastal areas may see some light rain. All in all, when you look at the temperatures this week, it'll be feel much cooler compared to last week, which was really, really nice. Okay, so here is the rainfall accumulations here next couple days. A half inch or less will fall across our area tonight through Tuesday, and then we're looking at another half inch to an inch and a half Thursday through Friday, and we could have some heavy downpours with the thunderstorms on Thursday, some localized areas that get more than that. Mainly dry this weekend, although coastal areas could see some light rain. Even there, it shouldn't be a whole lot. So when you add it all up, we're looking at 1 to 3 inches of rain this week. Okay, so back into more of a wet pattern after 2 weeks of nearly dry weather. All right. The excessive rainfall outlook shows that no flash flooding is expected the next 3 days. Certainly it's off the chart here. Not off the chart, but it's beyond the time period, I should say. Not to confuse anybody, but it's beyond the Wednesday time period where, Thursday there could be some localized or isolated flash flood concerns, but it doesn't show up yet in the 3-day outlook. Okay. As it relates to severe thunderstorm potential, right now, no thunderstorms expected tonight or with Tuesday's weather system. Although, as the next system, as I pointed out, that there could be a few thunderstorms on Wednesday, but not shown on this graphic, again, beyond the 3-day time period. Not shown on this graphic, there is a risk for severe thunderstorms across central North Carolina on Thursday. Damaging winds, large hail, and a tornado or two are possible with Thursday's weather system. So clearly, we're going to be sending out additional briefings, graphics, PowerPoint slides as we head through the week up until Thursday, and we'll keep you updated as things become a little bit more, I would say, detailed. As we can provide more details regarding Thursday's weather, we will certainly provide that. Okay. So looking a little bit beyond this outlook period, going to the following week, and it looks like nothing really standing out in terms of above or below normal temps, and the above normal precip area has shifted a bit to our west. So we'll see how that plays out. All right, so to wrap up this Monday morning briefing, a period of light rain is possible tonight through Tuesday. Rainfall amounts should average a ½ inch or less. The next weather maker will be a storm system set to cross our area on Thursday. There's a risk of severe thunderstorms with that system. About another ½ to 1.5 inches of rain is possible Monday through Friday. There could be some localized higher amounts. And then mainly dry weather this weekend, although coastal areas could see some rain. And all in all, cooler compared to last week, and you can see that in the numbers below. In terms of hazards and impacts, thunderstorms are possible late on Wednesday, but the better risk for severe thunderstorms across central North Carolina will be on Thursday, when damaging winds, large hail, and an isolated tornado or two are all possible with Thursday's weather systems. And again, additional briefings will be provided this week in advance of that storm threat. And as always, anytime it rains, so we're talking with tomorrow's weather or late week, always slow down on wet roads to avoid hydroplaning risks. Never drive through areas where deep water covers the road or crosses the road. Remember, turn around, don't drown. All right. So that is our briefing for this Monday morning.